Welcome to my tutorial. I'm Abi Bundy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. I keep getting asked how to open ink pads, especially when people have just bought them. So, this is how we do it. These are the large Stampin' Up ink pads. They're all water-based dye inks. This is the Always Artichoke one. All the Stampin' Up ink pads are all stored upside down in this really cool little ink pad. It has finger grips along the side so that you don't drop it, and 3 little dots at the bottom. Now the way to open your ink pad is to put your thumb where the dots are and give it a push, and it will click open, and then you flip it open like this. It means that the ink pad is stored upside down, so you don't have to try and remember to keep it upside down so that all your ink is on the top of your ink pad. And also gives you a little well. It's not dirty because the ink pad's too wet. It's actually there so that you can use it for watercolouring and for picking up your colour. Okay, and then once you've opened your ink pads, you just give it a push like that and it locks into place. You can probably see a little bit of glitter on my ink pad there, but that won't affect the use. Now when you want to close your ink pad, you put your fingers in the end, you pull it out, you flip it over and you click it into place. Okay, and there it is, ready for the next time you need it. You've been asking me about the Stampin Scrub. Now this is a Stampin Scrub. It comes in a lovely little plastic case which you can just pop open. Okay, and it has 2 areas which are kind of raised and they're black, and they feel like AstroTurf but a little bit softer. Okay, now each side has a different purpose. One side is for wet, one side is for drying. You'll require one of these. This is Stampin' Mist Cleaner for cleaning your rubber stamps. It helps to prolong the life of your stamps and makes it really easy to clean it. Now we spray that on to our Stampin' Scrub so that we have a wet side and a dry side. And we take our rubber stamp. When you've got a rubber stamp that's got lots of little nooks and crannies in it, and you've been sat there with your baby wipe getting your fingers stuck in there, and really it's a bit of a hassle, so this is a perfect way to get around that. You take your rubber stamp and you put it onto your pad and you give it a rub. Now it is all wet, and then you dry it off on the other side, and then you have a perfectly clean rubber stamp ready for when you next need to use it. Thank you for joining me.